Blue Lock Season 2. What can I say that has not already been said about this season? Episode 5 just came out for the second season of Blue Lock, and just like how we all expected, this episode was just as bad as the other 4 that came previously. Just like the other 4 episodes, it has really good visual effects, really good art, but absolutely horrendous animation. And I just like to point out one specific part in the episode that really caught my eye in terms of bad animation. And that was around the 15-minute mark of the episode, where Shido has to get put down by Oliver Aiku. And the way that Shido just slides down the frame when Aiku throws him on the ground is so funny in my opinion. And it's so hilarious as to how bad it is. But I don't want to make this entire video dedicated to talk about the latest episode, because once again, what can I say about this latest episode that has not already been said? It's the exact same situation for every single episode at this point. Instead, I want to talk about the upcoming U20 arc, where we see Japan's under-20 team face off against the Blue Lock players in what is commonly believed to be the greatest arc in the entire Blue Lock franchise. Now, everyone has put their hopes and dreams into the U20 arc. Everyone believes that they put all of their time, energy, and budget into the U20 arc, which is why these first couple of episodes are so bad. It's because they're not prioritizing them, and instead they're prioritizing the U20 match. And even some voice actors for the Blue Lock cast have come out and talked about how much time the animators have put into animating the U20 arc. So a lot of people are hoping that the animation is at least somewhat better in this upcoming arc. Well, if you're one of those people who put all of your faith into the U20 versus Blue Lock arc and are expecting it to look really good, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It looks absolutely horrendous. Just the other day, Blue Lock released an official teaser trailer teasing the U20 match, and it looks just as bad as these first episodes that we've been getting. Basically, the trailer is meant to show off the lineup that they have for the U20 team, and they show little snippets of different clips from different episodes, and man, it does not look good at all. Let's just check some of these out. Starting off, the very first thing they showed us, which was the goalkeeper, and the animation for his teaser was the exact same thing that we've been getting in these first 5 episodes. It's moving still images with a 3D ball flying across the screen. This is the animation that people were expecting to be good. People put all of their hopes and dreams into this arc, hoping that it would pay off. The next clip we got in the trailer was showing off the right back, and a lot of people were fooled by this clip because they saw the really cool visual effects, and in their minds, they're like, they are absolutely cooking with the U20 arc. No, they are not. All we got was cool visual effects with the character sliding into frame. That is it. And don't get me wrong, the visual effects are nice, but it would be even better if it was paired up with good animation. I guarantee you, this exact scene that we got is going to be the same exact thing we've been getting. Nice visual effects, nice art, no animation. The same thing applies when they showed off Oliver Aiku's part of the trailer, their center back. He had some really nice art and some nice effects in his little snippet. But again, we saw no animation. Absolutely none. The only thing we saw was his hair flowing in the wind. So chances are, again, it's not going to be good animation. Oh, but the worst part of the trailer easily has to be when they showed their left back. Because what in the world was that? They literally just showed him, quite literally, sliding into frame with some visual effects behind him to show off a mirage. It is a PNG image just getting slid across the frame of the screen. That is it. Like, once I saw that, I was like, okay, you know what? This season is absolutely cooked. They have somehow fumbled the best arc in the entire series. And I'm not even going to talk about the rest of the trailer because it's the exact same thing for every single character's little snippet. It's either visual effects paired up with no animation, or it's just sliding images. That is it for every single character. So There's really nothing new for me to say for any of these when it's the exact same thing. If you want to go watch the trailer for yourself, by all means, go for it. You will see that I am right. So yeah, we can see that the Blue Lock U20 arc is absolutely cooked on every single level. I personally was one of those people who believed that maybe they put some sort of budget and effort into animating the U20 arc, but it seems like this is going to be just as much of a dumpster fire in terms of production as the rest of the season has been so far. And honestly, we didn't even need this teaser trailer for us to know that this was going to be the case. One of the former animators who worked on season 2 of Blue Lock came out with a statement talking about just how bad the production is and why these episodes are so poorly animated, and this is what they had to say. They said, "I worked on the second episode of Blue Lock and I'll tell you why its animation was so bad. Months ago, I started working on the second season of Blue Lock, one in which I would work not only on one episode, nor 2 episodes or 3, but rather 5 episodes. I started working on the second episode in which I had to take care of 20 cuts, basically animating the scene from zero." The animator goes on to say, basically layout, but curiously, the problems hadn't started at this point. I'm sure that not only I, but rather all the animators that worked on this episode didn't do the job that ended up being published. Despite the low pay and negligible time, we did the best we could. There were many of my animations that were capped in their final version. Basically, they eliminated all the movement, some frames, or they just made them differently. But the fault doesn't lie in the one that came after me, since they probably did all they could with the little time they had. These problems, just like in Jujutsu Kaisen in the past, or in the vast majority of animes, are a result of the production committee of certain animes that take projects simply thinking about the money and not the condition of its workers. And it's because of this that I didn't work on any other episode of Blue Lock. Once I finished working on the second episode, I decided to get out, and just like that, I thought the final result ended up being a disaster. This made me feel like this is a job that I'm not proud to upload. So this animator has gone out and confirmed something we already could tell with our eyes, that whatever production was going on behind the scenes of Blue Lock Season 2 was an absolute disaster. As they mentioned in their post, that the studio for some reason went out of their way to cut out most of the movements from the episode that the animators actually animated. So we're supposed to be getting some sort of animation, even if it's bad animation, given the fact that these animators were given no time. We're still supposed to be getting some sort of animation, not just sliding frames and images. So essentially, from my understanding, Blue Lock Season 2 is just one massive cash grab. The studio clearly does not care about the content that they're putting out. They are very much so releasing unfinished work that clearly needs more time and effort put into it. But they don't care about what they're putting out or the quality of it. They just want to make an extra buck. And in doing so, they have not only fumbled Blue Lock Season 2, but they have absolutely destroyed, by what it looks like, the best arc in all of Blue Lock and the most anticipated one. An arc that has been hyped up ever since the Blue Lock anime released. Everybody was waiting for it. And now nobody wants to see it because of how poorly it's done. What's even crazier is that Blue Lock was the highest selling manga of 2023. It beat out other mangas like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia. Yet this is the quality of production it's getting. This is what the best-selling manga of 2023 looks like on screen, apparently. And imagine how the manga author feels seeing this. Imagine putting all of your time and effort into carefully crafting your own masterpiece, only for some studio to take it and absolutely destroy it when adapting it. There is absolutely nothing you can say to defend this quality of work, because it's no fault of the animators. It is entirely the fault of whatever studio is managing and producing Blue Lock, because either one, they don't care about the work that they're putting out, or two, they have absolutely no idea what they're doing. But I don't think it's the number 2 case, because Blue Lock Season 1 turned out pretty good. Yeah, sure, it had some issues, but it was still pretty decent. What we're getting now is not decent, it's not bad, it is not even animation. You can't even call it that. If you're an anime fan who's watching Blue Lock just through the anime, please stop watching. please do yourself a favor, go read the manga. I guarantee you'll enjoy it so much more. It'll be so much better, and we'll just be able to stop watching something that clearly had no time, effort, or passion put into it because the studio completely cut out the animator's work. Honestly, seeing this trailer for the U20 arc is so disappointing and is so sad that the most anticipated and hyped up arc in all of Blue Lock got this terrible treatment. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see in the future. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.